My name is John Mogo. I'm the Executive Director of Zizi Afrique Foundation. We are a Kenya-based global organization that is working in education to ensure that all children in Africa learn and thrive. We are really happy to share with our world the achievements of Zizi Afrique in 2023. 2023 was our year of dreaming, working on those things that really scare us and confronting them. It is the year when we can say we made a lot of impact in our three problems that we work on. The aspects of children going to school and not learning, and strengthening what we are able to impact into the society in the areas of foundational literacy and numeracy on the one hand, but also life skills and values on the other, and working with governments, with stakeholders everywhere to see that evidence is used to make the right decisions for education and impacting children. It is a year when we were able to convene many networks, being the house for the Regional Education Learning Initiative, Africa, Really Africa, the home for Alive, which is a Really initiative that is involving 8 players across Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. The home for the Education Evidence for Action, EE4A, a platform that tries to strengthen the evidence ecosystem in Kenya's education. The home for the TVET, Values and Life Skills Working Group. It is the year when we can say we were able to reach the climax of unlocking the potential of our capacities to reach many young people and to activate the Kenyan TVET system in terms of looking at very nagging issues like safeguarding and working with the TVET authority to come up with the safeguarding standards for TVET nationally, reviewing the TVET curriculum for the TVET trainers with the Kenya School of TVET to include essential skills, but also looking at youth with disabilities and how they could take advantage of government policies like ACPO and unlocking the economic opportunities of young people that are living with disabilities in our country. In 2023, we were able to hold 3 conferences. First, with the Action for Life Skills and Values in East Africa, Alive, we were able to host the inaugural global conference on values and life skills for East Africa, and the conversations that were there between our governments, the curriculum institutes, the assessment institutes, the teacher trainers, and even parents, learning from the work that we have done, the assessments that we have conducted, but also in the changes that must happen in East Africa to have all our children having life skills and competencies. We were able to also host an evidence forum that was targeting 6 countries in Africa. And this is about the use of evidence in foundational learning and how there's so much available evidence in foundational learning could find better use in decision making. So that conference that again we hosted here in Nairobi was attended by people from government from the 6 countries, including Ghana, Sierra Leone, Rwanda, Uganda, Tanzania, and having a dream of moving as African nations to ensure that foundational learning is strengthened, leveraging on the evidence that exists. And at the end of the year, we closed the year with the EE4A conference, bringing together the evidence users and evidence producers to engage with the evidence that has been there. And this time, the conference was attended by more than 200 people, very strong representation from African researchers, including the Deans of Education Forum, which is a platform that brings all our universities that are training on education together. A very important exercise that we conducted in 2023 was the midterm evaluation of the Zizi Afrique strategy, whose implementation commenced in 2021 and it moves up to 2025. So 2023 was a midpoint. And what emerged was first the acknowledgement that the landscape of education in Kenya and in Africa has been shifting, led by changes in leadership, changes in policy, but also the rapid technological advancement, and necessitating our strengthening of the reality, of that we are in now. And second was also the confirmation that the mission of Zizi Afrique is still very alive to the challenge. The three problems we work on are still persistent, and so there is no need of changing what we do, but adapting what we do. And some of the things have been very deep. For instance, our engagement of government has largely focused at the national level. And yet we know that now with the changes that have happened, a lot of change movement is there at the subnational level, at the county and some national levels. And how do we bring this into our advocacy approach? We welcome everyone to engage with our annual report. It contains a lot about our work. It raises questions also that you can engage with and help us answer as we try to transform the landscape of education in Africa. Take a copy, download it, read it, and get back to us. If you see opportunity where you feel we can do more, or where we can collaborate with you or with other people that you know, our dream is to grow and to create impact so that every child in Africa is learning and thriving.